How you doing, Brendan?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
I gotta say, this is like the 500th interview I've done today, and there is now a runaway leader in the category of best shirt. No one can touch you. No one.
Thanks. I'm wondering now that we've reached season two and you're being part of the show, like how real do you think this could be? I mean, you think of a Mike Tomlin or a Bill Belichick could go over and take a team and not know much about it, but their leadership skills could win the day.
Not realistic at all. That, and that's the thing about this show is like we have a absolutely ridiculous premise that we just try to play as straight as possible and make the characters who are in this premise as as fully realized as possible. But I mean, none of the soccer coaches are going to come over here and run the Patriots either. It's just different disciplines, and I don't want I also don't want a heart surgeon doing my oil change. Ooh, or maybe I do. I'll come back to you on that.
Uh, how do you think Apple TV's since Apple TV Plus has a worldwide audience, and obviously this show might play different in London than it does in America. Like, what do you think is the? Do you think both audiences are getting the same comedy, the same fun, or they have like two totally different perspectives of the show?
Um, I think they probably experience it a little differently, but for the most part, it all ends up positive in the end. There's just not 100% of jokes don't reach 100% of people, so different different jokes will land in different ways with different crowds, and that's fine. That's kind of great. Like I've done a lot of plays too, and everyone's and written some, and there are sometimes, and I correlate this because, of course, we don't have our audience in front of us for a TV situation, but every once in a while, there's like one or two jokes in a given play I've written where I'll know it's successful, not if the whole crowd laughs, but if three people laugh in three different parts of the audience, like okay, yes, I hit my 1%. So we in fact have a lot of jokes in the show that we call two percenters that are like they're usually soccer specific and they're just for the if the percentage of the audience that knows soccer, we throw them little Easter eggs. But it's 2% in America, and it's probably closer to 87 in England.
Look, I'm all for whatever it takes to help Danny get back to being 100. But this whole idea of bringing in someone from the outside to help us get him there, I don't know, it just kind of puts a little knot in my belly. I'm not sure why.
Sounds like it might be your favorite Gin Blossom song.
Follow You Down?
No, Hey Jealousy.
No, Hey Jealousy is their best song. My favorite song of theirs is Follow You Down. You don't know that story? Doesn't matter. But to your point, I thought it might have been that green-eyed monster too. But no, I think there's part of me that just doesn't, I don't know, trust therapists.
Now, how come?
Well, when Michelle and I did couples therapy, it was with this therapist she'd been going to for a while. And I just kind of felt like I was being set up, you know? Like I was going in there not to be listened to, but rather just to hear about all the things I've been doing wrong.
And that's the only time you've ever seen a therapist.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what you said when I got dumped by that cruise ship dancer and swore I would never date another dancer again?
Can I have your tap shoes?
All people are different people.
I said that?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
You went out with another dancer, though, yeah?
many.
I wonder because you've been doing TV and film for a while. How different is it to be on a service like Apple TV Plus, where your thing is pretty much worldwide instead of localized to a regional network? How different is that for the audience and for you building new fans around the world?
I mean, experientially, it's the same because it's still a sound stage and cameras and a crew and then you go home. But separate from that, it's really cool to be making stuff like this at this time in America, in world history, because if you're able to make something that can be enjoyed by, I mean, the whole damn world, especially something that might be uplifting and doing a little bit of good, even though all we're trying to do is make people laugh. That's what a time to be alive. Like that's never happened before. So yeah, hopefully we keep earning that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, and really enjoy the show. Can't wait to see the rest of season 2 unfold, and hopefully see season 3 and 4 and more seasons coming from it.
Right on, man. Thanks. And I hope I see that shirt before all those seasons.